Good afternoon. This is Richard Essman, broker and president of St. Louis Realty Services, and it's Facebook Friday. Welcome to the weekend, or almost. Sitting here on the 18th of February. Excuse me, that's tomorrow, the 17th of February. Getting ready for Mardi Gras in the coming weeks, the pet parade down at Soulard. There's a lot of festivities. There's good weather. It's time to get out for a walk. Welcome to my Facebook Friday video, and let's take just a moment to let other people log in to join us. Today's topic is going to be the value of referrals. It's a big part of what I do in my business, in life in general, and I want to share with you some of the things that I've learned and try to express the value of making connections and how in life there's nothing more valuable than the people in your community. So we're going to do that. Take a moment, get your favorite beverage, cup of coffee, glass of water, and we'll let a few other people join us. I hope you're having a good day. Wherever you are, you're welcome to call me or send a video and tell me what's good about your day. I'd love to hear about it and share it. Maybe you know something good going on this weekend that we can talk about. Having a dinner down in the Central West End, or being with family, or a project that you're working on. I'd love to hear about those type of things, and maybe I can find a way to share. I also do charity work, and there's a lot of charities getting together and doing projects for veterans. It's very important for a lot of medical causes and such. And so I'd love to hear what you're interested in, and you can share that on your Facebook information or on my page, or jump over to my website by clicking the link, the URL, and letting me know what you're thinking about. So any way we can connect and share information of something you feel important, please, let's do that, okay? So again, we'll take another moment and make sure we're getting engaged with the public. Okay, let's kick this one off. It is the 17th of February. This is Richard Essman, St. Louis Realty Services. Thank you, one and all, for joining me in our Facebook Friday ongoing series of valuable pieces of information to know about real estate. This is prime real estate season. We're coming into the busiest months of the year, from March through July. And I am very engaged in my business. I am open for business and trying to develop referrals with my strategic partners and just the people that I know to find out who is looking to buy or sell real estate in 2017. Some of my previous videos you may watch that talk about the value of my variable rate commission program, or the value of knowing the market cycles, or the value of how to prepare your home for sale, or the value of getting pre-approved for a lender. There's so many different things that I can relay and teach through these Facebook videos. They're not all created, but I am working on them. Today's topic is the value of referrals. I am a huge believer, and for over 25 years, I have been engaged in connecting the people that surround me, people of friends, of acquaintances, through where I go to exercise, to where I go to worship, to where I go to be civically responsible. There's so many places where you connect with different people, and those connections over the years have helped me to grow my business and make new friends. It's been invaluable and something that is very near and dear to me. And from getting out in the community through the Chamber of Commerce, I've been very involved in the Northwest Chamber of Commerce. I meet like-minded people everywhere. Typically people who are in business, small businesses, or maybe they have a function with a large company. I have a friend at Charter who does this for the community, and that's a large company. So, but everybody is looking to build relationships and develop opportunities. What I like to try to do is to connect opportunities, to put people together. To me, it's of great value when I can help an associate, a friend, by introducing them to another valued person, another associate friend, and let them meet and do business. That creates value for me, creating an outgoing referral. In last week's video, I introduced the book, Danny Meyer, Setting the Table. It's a book I've read several times. It's a great study and a lot of great quotes. There is a quote in this book that I'm going to adapt for my purposes here that states, "My job is not to impose my own needs upon my customers. My job is to be aware of my clients' needs, my customers' needs, and to deliver to them value of my services accordingly." Okay? To deliver value to my friends and clientele. It is not about me. Benefits come as a result of the things that you may do, of the giving that you produce, the connections that you produce. Another great book written by Tom Riley, Value-Added Selling, talks about going into any situation, you bring not just your product and what you're trying to accomplish in the immediate future, but you bring all of your experiences, your goods and services, your contacts, your connections. You have a wealth of information, a life of information, and the idea is to understand that and figure out how you can adapt that to building relationships with other people. That's another good book we'll talk about down the road. In the area of referrals, there are two basic types. There's the kind that you create and give, and there's the type that we all want to receive. Today we're going to focus on those that you create and give, because it is from that action that you become more valuable to your friends and to your colleagues. So I have different ways of doing this. There are many books written on how to generate referrals and the value of referrals. There's masterminds classes. There's so many things to do. None of them are wrong, but you have to find what works for you. You have to scale things down to your own level. That's what I've learned in 25 years of doing this. So I try to keep myself aware of the people that I interact with, the people that I see, the people who I appreciate because I think they're really good at what they do, or they're good family people. I see them around at sporting events, etc., at school, at where I exercise. How can I bring what I know and the value that I have, how can I help them out? Inevitably, by helping other people out, there will be things to share, good things rolling back my way. That is the concept that we're exploring. As the movie title said, it's paying it forward. How do you do certain things and knowing that eventually people will recognize you for the effort that you put forward, the sincerity that you put forward to try to help other people. So that is really the proper way to do it, in my opinion, is do it in earnest. Do it because you believe it. Do it because it's the right thing to do. And people will remember you for those type of things. So that's really what we're looking for, is building a business that works beginning with the end in mind. That at the end of the whole effort, at the end of the day, you're happy with what you've done because it's been of value in all the ways that you can create value for the people whose paths you cross, whose lives you can affect. In outgoing referrals, be mindful of outgoing referrals. That's one of the things that you want to accomplish each time that you have an opportunity to learn about someone. What are you looking for? What are you buying? What is your need? You have to have some questions that you ask. Are you looking for an attorney? Are you looking to remodel your home? Are you looking for insurance? Are you looking for a financial planner? Are you planning on going on vacations? Are you planning on making any large purchase? Asking questions of people helps you understand what they're looking for and what their need. You can peer for a minute into their lives and see what you can do to help them out. You have a whole set. I have a whole set of referral partners that I love to send warm leads, connect them to people that I know. And in order to do that, I have to have sets of questions that I ask. Most of them these days are up in my head, but I know I have to ask them. And then when I go to meetings, I come prepared. So one of the things that I do is I have a binder booklet full of business cards. I also have them online. You can do them many ways on lead capturing. You can put them in your phone that way. I've seen a lot of things. But when I'm sitting at someone's dining room or kitchen table and I'm filling out documents, say for a contract or for a listing, I ask them to take a look through my valued contact business cards. Gives them something to do. But basically, I'm wanting to trigger their thoughts so that maybe, oh yeah, I was thinking of getting a bid for this, or I do need that good in service. If you don't come prepared with a card or extra cards that you can give out to a person at the time that they're looking for a product, then you're missing an opportunity to develop an outgoing referral. So I try to come prepared for this opportunity with every meeting that I have. So this book has all my cards. It's got all my valued forms and documents I need, marketing materials and so forth. This is my working binder that keeps me prepared. With that and electronics, with phones and laptops and all, I can find most anything. But this is for a lot of people the best way to go. So when you begin the process of networking, make sure that you're prepared. If you want to create outgoing referrals, make sure that you are asking the right questions and then can send the contact information, again, via card or via a phone, and create that. Don't leave it dangling. Dangling just dangles. You gotta get people connected. And then follow up and make sure that the person to whom you have referred to is in contact with the other person. That's an important thing, follow up. This is a very engaged, mindful, intent process. Interacting with people, being helpful to people, requires that. You can't just lay back and expect it all to roll to you. You got to go out and you got to make it happen. So making phone calls is a big part of this. Sending out emails is a big part of this. However you follow up, however you talk to your fans, to your friends, follow up and make sure that it happens. It's a very important part of it. You would hope that as you engage people by helping them through the outgoing referrals, through connecting them to people of value that help them out, that there will inure back to you other opportunities. And that happens. I've experienced it in my life. My real estate business is largely based on referrals. If it wasn't for the good graces of a lot of people, past clients particularly, but my referral partners, friends, family, those are huge parts of my business. I meet a lot of people. I also meet them at open house events, which I do, and off of sign calls and off the internet and other places, but I cannot begin to tell you that any of those other sources are more valuable than the contacts that I make through past clients and friends and family and referrals. So I am always looking to outwardly to see what I can do to create more, to then intentionally receive more. You hope that's what happens. I have strings of sales that started with a referral that go 8, 10 deep. One person starts and they like the way the business is going on and they refer you to friends and family. There is no better compliment in life than someone turning you on to their kids to help them, or their nieces and nephews, to their friends who have kids that are buying. In my point in life, I am seeing a lot of young buyers because most of the people who have raised kids and have been through the point of life to where I'm at, they have children who are now entering their 20s, 30s, maybe at 40s, and they need the professional help of someone that they know that will care about them, that has the experience to watch their backs, to make a safe move when it comes to referring them to someone that they can trust, someone that will show courtesy and create an experience that is what they intentionally would want to happen if they could design it themselves. That's what I try to do, is to deliver that experience that you would design for yourself. Okay? In real estate, it doesn't always happen because it's a business and not everybody wants to cooperate. But from my end of it, that's what the goal is. Okay? So when you create an experience through a referral, and then that referral avalanches down and becomes a greater pool of people, that's what you're looking for. You're wanting people to spread the good word about how you did your business, about how professional you are. I love to have referral partners that I can say that about as much as they might say it about me. So it's a group hug. It's a good feeling. It's what we all really want to do. But my referral partners are family people. For the most part, they've got kids. They're from St. Louis. They're Cardinal fans. They're Blues fans. They are vetted vendors. These are people that I have known for a while. I would not typically refer out anybody that I don't have experience with. Sometimes I may refer multiple options. I did that today with an attorney or several attorneys looking to help one other client figure out who they could talk to. So that's part of the goal, is to work with people that are vetted, that you would work with before you refer them out to someone else. So quality and prosper and to make connections. There is an intrinsic that comes with making your community, your friends and your family healthy and happy through the development of relationships and good business. At the end of the day, that's to me what it's all about, is have you done the things that you want, and have you created and found the results that you want. So I am happy to speak with you and find out who I can refer to you. Who do you need? What do you need for your business? How can I help you today? What relationships do you need to build? Please feel free to click on the link. There's a URL in the comments on this Facebook page that will take you to my comments or my blog page online. And you can ask me questions. You may have to supply an email address. Whatever it takes, you may call me. I would like to be able to help connect you to other people and help you find people that will help you with your business and your life and the things that you might need. So, again, I am Richard Essman, Principal Broker with St. Louis Realty Services. I am here to help get you moving, and I would love to help you by connecting you to other associates to help you develop your business. So I thank you very much for listening. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. Get out there and get a walk. Put a hug on someone you love. Read something, learn something, and remember to laugh, because that's a good thing in life. And you have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to speaking with you, and see you on Facebook next Friday.